Hi everyone, welcome to day 12 of Adventures with Noel, where we are going through 6 different advent calendars day by day. I hope that you've been enjoying it so far because this marks our halfway point. It also marks the end of round 2 because each time we focus on one of the 6 boxes in a little bit more detail, both on the box itself, the pricing, the value, as well as the item that is included for that day. So today we are on our chocolate advent calendar, which I know has been a favorite with a lot of you, which has definitely made me consider getting a chocolate subscription box to share with you later in the year, or definitely at least always having some sort of food advent calendar if we decide to do a similar series next year. Yes, I'm already thinking about next year because I have thought this was so much fun. Do remember that you want to go ahead and kind of bookmark the playlist because you might want to go ahead and listen to all of them one more time before you take the quiz, because yes, I'm going to be posting a multiple choice quiz. It's not going to be that hard, but just to thank you all for watching this series. There will be some giveaways involved where you can win some of the lovely products that we've already seen in these advent calendars, and I might add a few other things from our regular subscription box unboxings as well. So the Zotter Chocolates advent calendar was $79.90 plus shipping. Because they had to send it in a chilled package, the shipping was $70. It's also coming out of Florida, which we know is pretty warm. I'm thankful for that because it was also coming to me here in Southern California, which is getting a little bit chilly now, but when they did send these boxes out, it was still a little bit warm, and you know, if it winds up sitting out on your porch in the sun for a few hours, you definitely want to have that extra insurance that your chocolates aren't going to melt and then reform. And so far I have opened and eaten some of the chocolates and I didn't see any signs of that happening, which you can definitely tell when I do get chocolates in other boxes. You can tell when the chocolate has melted and then re-solidified, and it does kind of change not just the look of it, the sort of satisfaction of it, but also how it tastes, in all honesty. So I wanted to tell you a little bit more about Zotter. It says Zotter Advent calendars will sweeten the wait for Christmas with heavenly creations and stunning designs featuring hand-scooped minis or handgeschöpft, deliciously pure chocolates, a version for children, and an entirely vegan advent calendar as well. So I thought that was cool. Now, personally, I don't usually like filled chocolates, but I wanted to share with you all of the awesome flavors that they have. And sometimes they'll discontinue them if they're not super popular, but they also have solid chocolates. So I think that if I ever got this calendar again, or if I just purchased from Zotter because they have these great chocolates, I'd probably do their Loboco line, which does have solid chocolate bars in varying amounts of cacao, and I personally really like dark chocolate, even though I'm kind of coming around and I've had some really good milk chocolate lately as well. So I was going to tell you a little bit more about the hand scooped process if I still have that cheat sheet. I think I do. So let me just share with you again, and by all means, if you want to skip ahead because you already heard this on day 6, that's totally fine too. It says Josef Zotter invented the hand-scoop chocolate constructed in layers by hand. The word scoop also represents the innovation and creativity inherent in hand-scoop chocolate bars. A masterly combination of ingredients produces a wide variety of singularly original chocolates. Our bean-to-bar chocolate, created in-house, is spread and rolled out very thinly on 15-meter tracks, while at the same time assorted fine fillings and ganaches are prepared using over 400 organic ingredients. As soon as the chocolate has cooled down, it is topped with filling. Before the next layer is applied, it has to rest. Depending on the recipe, the process will be repeated several times. Sometimes roasted nuts, rum-soaked raisins, or fruity chocolate flakes are scattered over the layers. Lastly, a thin chocolate coating is spread on top, and then this gigantic piece of chocolate is cut into our classic 70-gram Zotter bars. So normally they're 70 grams. The ones that we're getting in the advent calendar are 20 grams. It says the filling will sit for another day or two and until it is finally allowed to take a chocolate bath. It is covered top to bottom with chocolate to give it our characteristic chocolate coating, and then travels to the cooling tunnel, and from there straight to the wrapping station where Andreas H. Gratz's beautiful drawings await to envelop each individual bar. So the 70-gram bars are $8.49. Again, they're shipping all the way from Austria and then being distributed by their warehouse in Florida. So you are getting, you know, that's probably built into the price as well. So if you figured that out, I think I figured it out the other day, it means that each of our little bars is basically like $2 or so, a little over $2. I think I figured that out. Where did I put that? I'm sure you guys can do the math in terms of the grams. But it came in this big kind of sleeve, which does have the pretty artwork. So lovely, lovely. And then they did actually do like a overlay, like a big sticker that has the hand scooped advent calendar ingredients as well as the descriptions of the actual flavors. And that's what I've been using to tell you about. And then inside, it does say we do have the actual calendar, which you can see is pretty thin because, of course, they just have the bars. And then it is the same image. Let me see if I can show you. So printed on the back, it's in German and English, but I think some of the things might have changed. So that's why I'm thinking they did that label. So far, I think it's actually matched up, in all honesty. So the inlay is a bioplastic, but each of them is actually individually wrapped, so you can definitely share. So you guys, we are on, like I said, day 12. So let me show you day 12. I'm going to pull the chocolate out so that it doesn't fall out, but a lot of them are still in there. So here was day number 12, and then inside is the window, and you can see there is a little bit more artwork inside, so another little surprise inside, which I do think is super duper cute. So let me go ahead and put this down beside me, and we'll take a look at today's chocolate, which I cannot guess. It's Für Brav Handgeschäft again. So, and it's showing a little girl who she's got like a cat and a tiger and maybe like a little teddy bear sitting on her head. It is kind of hard to see, but I will give you guys a second to take a look at that artwork and let me know what you think Für Brav is. We did figure out that the pig one was not bacon, but rather just good luck or bringer of luck. So, you know, if you know a little bit of German, I feel like a lot of the times things are pretty easy to figure out, just like I finally figured out what Sol de Fleur is based on just compound words. So, all right, let's see what it actually is. And then I'll probably open it up and show it to you guys. So this one, oh, interesting. So this is orange liqueur. Would not have expected that. There's an orange tiger there. Milk chocolate filled with orange cream. And it does contain alcohol. All right, well, let's check it out. So I had the whiskey one the other night and the hemp one the other night during the live stream, which those are the live stream's still probably up if you want to catch the replay because there is a giveaway involved. Inside we have the gold foil. Okay, so this one actually looks like it said milk chocolate, but this one looks like a totally different color. So let me see if I'm just missing the right one, but it says Für Brav. Let's see if I can find it. This one says, I have another one that just fell out in my lap. So no, so this is a different one. That's what, so Für Brav was supposed to be on number 6. And that one says Choco Bee with honey crisps. White chocolate filled with almond honey caramel crisps. So that's a totally different one. And then I think maybe I opened the wrong one on day 6, which is supposed to be the orange liqueur. Let me just take a quick look and see what we've got in day 6. Maybe I put it like back in the wrong one. So there is no, you know what's weird, you guys? There's another Für Brav wrapper in there. Like I already ate that one. I think I got a repeat, an accidental repeat, because I do remember actually eating that one because that's the one that we opened up together on day 6. So that's kind of strange. I got a weird repeat. I wonder if we're actually going to get the orange liqueur one. I'm trying to think of how to figure that out. I don't think we've seen the orange liqueur one though. So you guys have already seen that one. So, what should we do? I guess we could look at maybe let's look at day 11 instead, because I did show you guys the berry marzipan one the other day. Since you've already seen the inside of the Für Brav one, which I did give you the description for, but I don't have the description, so ignore the orange liqueur thing. So here was the berry marzipan one instead. I still don't know which one this goes to, so I'll have to put that off to the side. Man, I've got a lot of reorganizing. Didn't think the chocolate one was the one that was gonna give me trouble, but we did get we definitely got a repeat because I saved the wrapper in there. But I've had that one. I tried it and it was delicious. So that was the white chocolate one. Let's see what the Für Brav one was. It was for the good ones, the Choco Bee with honey crisps, white chocolate filled with almond honey caramel crisps. And this berry marzipan one, which was day 11, milk chocolate filled with berry marzipan cream and almond praline. So at least you're going to get a milk chocolate one. So I was like, I definitely have seen this one before. All right, so that's what this looks like. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what the layers look like. Ooh, look at that dark berry color, you guys. That's pretty darn cool. I think that looks pretty neat. I'm going to go ahead and take a bite of it. which you know I don't usually do. That's really good. It's not too marzipan-y, which I'm really happy about because you guys know I'm not a huge fan of marzipan. There's like a teeny tiny bit of like nuttiness to it, but mostly it's like a nice intense berry flavor with the chocolate. That's really good. If you like berries and chocolate together, that is a good flavor. Very light on the marzipan. Very happy. Very strange that I got a weird duplicate, but I'm glad we figured it out together. So, all right, I'm gonna put my chocolate off to the side and we'll go ahead and open up our other gifts for, we are still on day 12, right? Had a little like deja vu there. So for our Beekman calendar, now you know the Beekman calendar, you guys, is that big round one over here. You can see, and it's like supposed to be a time capsule, so it's kind of got the face of a clock. So of course there was a big daddy box on the top, which was for 12, because of course that's at the top of a clock. So let's see what our sort of, I was gonna say admonishment, our affirmation or our challenge for today is bring flowers into the office to brighten up everyone's workspace. I love that. So I challenge you to do that. If you have a workspace, we know we love our fresh flowers. Don't you worry, I have some fresh flowers. I actually went to the florist today to get more flowers because the winter peonies that I purchased didn't open up. So later on you'll be seeing some fresh flowers in the background. But I don't have room for them on the bed with all the advent calendars. So, ooh, this looks good. It's the Beekman 1802 Pure Goat Milk Stick of Butter, Bâton Hydratant au lait de chèvre, solid moisturizer that luxuriously melts into skin with botanical oils and butters. So it does look like a stick of butter. Let's see what it, let's actually see if it looks like a stick of butter inside. So let's see. Of course, it's got one of these little boxes that doesn't like to open up for me. So on the side, it says, carry this solid stick everywhere you go for a quick hydration boost anywhere on your body. Once on your skin, it melts into a luxurious oil packed with nutrient-dense and antioxidant-rich botanical oils and butters that absorbs right away. So you can use it on face, lips, hands, and body to moisturize dry patches, soften cuticles, and more. And it comes in this little like tube. Oh, that's nice. So I was wondering if it was actually going to look like a stick of butter and be square, but it's like this nice sort of like bigger chapstick tube essentially. Let's see. Yeah, and so then it's got a little cap on the top, so you're just going to use it basically like a chapstick for your body, but it sounds like it's gonna, oh, and it does screw on the bottom to push it up once you've used that top layer. Cool. It's got a really nice feel to it, the packaging, honestly. I've found the Beekman products to have really nice packaging, very simple in look, but also like they feel like they're not gonna, you know, crumple or get kind of gross. And this one, I love the like matte white. It just feels very clean, very pure. All right, so that was our Beekman day number 12. For Glossybox, let's see, Glossybox had this long one. And we got, oh, we got a brush. All right. So a very hot pink brush, you guys. So this is the Tangle Teezer. We've definitely gotten this in their monthly subscription before. I've gotten it in other boxes as well. Very, very hot pink. I prefer it when it's not that hot pink, but it's a nice feel in your hand. And it does have bristles at multiple lengths. So it is really great for pulling out any tangles, brushing your hair. Let's see what it says. Now, of course, they'll consider that a full-size product. So it says this brush has 2-tier teeth to deliver a painless experience while brushing your hair to create smooth, healthier hair with shine. Top tip, you guys, here we go. If you need a brush on the go, this one is perfect, being as it is a small size and the best to brush out your hair. The RRP on this is $12. All right, $12. That seems a little high, but again, we'll give them a pass on that because the value on that box has been so gosh darn good. All right, for Literary Book Club, day number 12. Ooh, this looks good. So we got a little Literary Book Club sticker on there, which of course Katie does all of that artwork herself. What could this be? So number 12, our halfway point, we got a Coco La Vie sugar scrub in citrus. So you guys know me, I don't use sugar scrubs a lot, but I do kind of like getting them in these small sort of like 1 or 2 use sizes. And I love citrus scents. So that's a nice thing. We've definitely gotten kind of a lifestyle box out of Literary Book Club this year, which this is their first year doing it. So I've enjoyed it. I think they've been very limited in terms of what they could do because of the size of the boxes. So ooh, that smells so good, you guys. It smells like orange, like fresh orange. A little bit of like sugar kind of floating around there, but for the most part it feels pretty solid. I just made a mess on the ground, but it smells really, really good. So that might be one that I use because I just think citrus in showering and washing is just so lovely and invigorating, and it smells great and kind of wakes you up in the morning. All right, so we have done our Glossybox Literary Book Club Luxitan. We have this kind of cool test tube with like a botanical inside of it. And today from Luxitan, we got still in the Almond series. So this is the third day in a row, I think, that we've gotten an Almond item or almond. It is a body milk, so basically a body lotion, so familiar packaging and size, but I'm all about having these travel sizes, and I love the scent of almonds in body care, so I'm happy about that. And I do really like all of the Beekman stuff, excuse me, the Luxitan stuff. Both Beekman and Luxitan are like sort of our skincare boxes because I wanted to stay, like, not do too many beauty boxes, and man, they have such luxurious products that I'm really happy with that I got both of those boxes. So they're definitely contenders for next year as well, even just for my personal use, even if I don't include them in the series. But this one is really, really cool. So yeah, I love all the almond stuff. If you're not like an almond fan, like you may not like a few of the doors from the Luxitan box, but I'm liking it. So, and then finally for today, we have our My French Country Home, which of course is our most expensive one. So it's just a little guy today, which is number 12 in the kind of rosy colors. So they did rose and green as their sort of theme colors to go along with their signature MFCH wrapping paper. And then they also had it in cream and this peachy color. And then some cream ribbons and some green ribbons. Just really a visual feast when you open it up. Definitely something to look forward to. Kind of made it like easier for me to not want to dive through the box all at once, because a lot of times you're tempted to just like go through your whole advent calendar, and that's what a lot of unboxing channels do. But it's just, it was so pretty seeing all of the wrapped gifts that I was kind of like sad that now we're halfway through and like half the gifts aren't even wrapped anymore. All right, what did we get for day number 12? We got our Mademoiselle Saint-Germain Le Masque Anti-Âge. So an anti-aging mask. It says à la myrtille en biocellulose. So with myrtle and Secret du Potager, made in France, of course, and biocellulose. So it says, it looks like, oh, it's a sheet mask. It's just like an unfamiliar sheet mask size, I believe. So it says retirer les deux films de protection, les époser 20 minutes, retirer et masser doucement l'excès de sérum. So yeah, it's a sheet mask. Sorry about that, you guys. Let me see what it says about this one. Face mask by Mademoiselle de Saint-Germain. I was just trying, because it was in this smaller packaging than like what we're used to with our sheet masks, I thought maybe it was like the kind where you squeeze it out and put it on your face and then rinse it off, but it is actually a sheet mask. So very, very nice. You can even see that familiar little like face diagram. So all right, let's go over everything that we got for today. So we were supposed to get an orange liqueur chocolate from our Zotter chocolates, but we got a repeat of the Feu Brave, which was delicious. So instead I had a bite of yesterday's chocolate, which was the berry marzipan, which was very, very good. Then, although I'm hoping that orange liqueur one shows up because that sounds really good to me. Then we got from Beekman, we got our goat milk stick of butter, which I think that might be like my favorite. We got our very bright handheld brush from Glossybox. We got a nice citrusy sugar scrub from Literary Book Club. We got, where was I? Literary Book Club. And then from Luxitan, I put it away. That's what my problem was. I tried to line them up. We got our Almond body milk or lotion, essentially. And finally, from My French Country Home, we got a nice sheet mask. So, good day again. I'm really loving when each day kind of feels like its own box. So we got some body care for sure, like two different lotions, like one a little more liquidy and one a little bit more of a hard stick. Brush for the hair, a scrub, so lots of body care, a sheet mask, kind of a spa night at home, along with some chocolate. So a pretty good day on the Advent world scene, in my opinion. You guys let me know in the comments below what your favorite was, and I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing, or for day 13, because we are now past the halfway point, you guys. See you soon.